I have acquired the discs that are made for these calipers. Now, people would say, yeah, they don't fit on an E36, and you'd probably be right. But what do I run here? I run 20mm spacer there, and 20mm spacer here, so I run actually 40mm of spacer, to be honest. So what does that mean? Well, let me show you. So, here's our absolutely monstrously huge disc. Now, oh, that's a heavy bugger, isn't it? So this is a 340mm disc. That's only 325, so there's definitely a size difference. There's also a bit of a thickness difference, but that's fine. It means there's gonna be no play in this whatsoever. And so, as you can see, the hat here is also not as deep as this one. But as I said, I use spacers, so what I'm going to do to combat this is 20mm more out this way. So all I need to do is take the spacer and stick it on the inside. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? So I did come across one little issue. So see on here, if you're going to put a spacer behind, which is great, and it works, right? Just mind, obviously, for that to fit inside that, the outside diameter has to be 15 centimeters. But here's another catch. Now see on here, there's like a little lip here. Now if you put this on, it's not going to go all the way. And because it doesn't go all the way, it actually jams the disc on. So you have to get the inner cut out. In most spacers they have like an inner race down there, so as long as it's basically as far as you can physically go, I suppose, as long as it's 8 centimeters wide all the way down. So 8 centimeters is literally from there to there, you know, where the lip goes. So if you can take it all the way down to the first raise down there, all 20mm spacers should be the same, because if I take out a different brand of spacer, it has the exact same thing. So 8 centimeter here all the way down to the race. So same issue, as I said, you put it on, it doesn't go flush, so you need to cut the inner diameter by 8 centimeters all the way down to that race down there, and then you should be good as gold. So 15 centimeter. Because I've had spacers machined out, as you can see. So they're exactly the same, just that the outer diameter is reduced so it fits inside the disc, and the inner one is slightly cut. Well, they cut it more than I needed, but this fits flush. Okay, so once you get this far, and you can see there's zero run out, because you can't have it off by a mil on one end. It might be worth getting shorter bolts, because mine were too long, so I just pushed the plate back. But either way, if you can spin it, no noise, that's a good start. Then you can bang the disc on, and then the wheel, and then you should be good as gold. So let me get the disc, and there we have it. There's the F20 140i disc on. Now the only reason I put that there is just to simulate like a wheel effectively. So but I'm actually going to run 40mm spacer, because I've got the 20mm and then this in top. That's how I'm going to run my wheels. So but yeah, it works. I mean, we still have space up here, and it's hard to see, but there's, well, put it this way, there's no more pad overlap, which was an issue. Let's have a look, see, because this is the problem with the M3 discs. If you get the CSL ones, you get pad overlap there, but this has got none. Obviously the swept area is a lot larger now, the disc's a lot thicker, and there shouldn't be any pad overlap. You can make it here. There's no pad overlap there either, so full pad contact, so you don't have to modify your pads or anything. The only thing you have to do is have a nice 20mm spacer on the back of the disc, and it's basically OEM. And there we have it, all done. So if people ever say to you, you can't fit such and such to a certain vehicle, You know, there's always a way. And you learn that from, like, if you watch these drag racers videos, yeah, they'll install rear differentials from cars that don't belong. So same applies to any car really. E36, F20 140i discs, and Sport Calipers, etc. on E36. Look at that. It's like even the brake boosters from an F20, sorry, 140i. So it's like, if people say it doesn't fit, just ignore them. Make it fit.